Welcome to What's the Deal with Sam? Starring Sam Lilly. Join Sam as he discusses a wide variety of topics.
Bagman.
Now let's start the show.
Thank you. What's the deal with supergroup sitcoms? They're like good sitcoms with the ground. And okay, so let's start off here. Like the supergroup sitcoms. I mean, we've all seen sitcoms that are like, oh, like there's good sitcoms, right? There's ones that are really good, and then they're like, I don't know who comes up with these ideas, but they think, oh, let's just take this one person from the sitcom, the kind of like the star, or really, a focal point of the sitcom, and they figure, okay, this person was in a successful sitcom, so let's just make another sitcom with this person in it, with this actor, and all of a sudden we'll just have a great sitcom. And that doesn't usually pan out that well. I'm not even just talking, like, sometimes it's just a spin-off, but sometimes it's a whole other sitcom with them, and they'll try that maybe a few times even, and it doesn't work. But what I'm talking about is a step further, and I haven't seen it as much before. Maybe it happened, and I don't know, I don't pay attention to it that often, but I just noticed it crop up a lot, especially, like, on TV Land with their, with Hot in Cleveland and the X's and shit like that. They're coming with a new one now, too. It's coming out. And the idea is it's kind of the same idea, except it's like, let's just take everybody. Like, they're just going to take random people that aren't really doing anything. They were in successful sitcoms, and we'll just take them and shove them all into the same sitcom. And we'll just try to pull people by the name, It's stupid bullshit like that. And like, okay, well, we'll just put all these big names in here, and it should be good, right? They were in good stuff before, so if we do it now, it's gotta be good, right? It's a great idea. No, it's fucking stupid. Because it's like people don't realize that that are coming with making these, creating these sitcoms are just kind of like blind to the fact that it's not just about, the same actors, okay? Like, not like no like great sitcom is just almost I can't think of any that's just like one thing, It's a great sitcom is a sum of its parts, It's, you can't just, it's not just an actor, it's not just a writer, it's not just a director, it's not just a time frame that it was in, it's everything put together that makes it what it is. And a lot of times too, the problem that happen with these is because like the cast complements each other, really well in those sitcoms. And then you get into these supergroup ones, and it feels like clashing a lot of the time. There's a lot of ego clashes and stuff, and it's weird, and it doesn't fit, and it's really strange. And it's kind of the same idea, I guess. I don't know. It's sort of the same idea of any other supergroup, really. Like, hey, let's just take all these people. Like, these guys were all in popular bands. Let's just take them and throw them together. And how many of those really pan out, Like, not a lot. They can keep going, they can get stuff done. Same thing with these sitcoms, they can get stuff done if the people involved in them want to, because they have money, and they can just pay to have it put on in front of your face. It's pretty easy to get it out there at that point when you're making a supergroup. And it's the same kind of idea as, like, it's a star-studded cast of, like, a movie, and you're like, doesn't matter how big the names are in your movie. If your movie sucks, it's gonna suck. Like, sometimes putting in a big name is a bad idea because they don't necessarily fit. And I guess I just was kind of annoyed with those, like, the supergroup sitcom thing, because of the ones I've seen, I haven't seen a really good one. They're like, sometimes they're okay, but usually the writing's not great. Very uninspired. And it's awkward, and people don't mesh well. I don't know if there's a really good one that comes along, or that I just one that I haven't thought of or something. I don't know. Maybe it'll be different, but I just think it's a bad idea, and I don't think they need to do those, you know. But of course, I can't. We can't stop that because we're, just idiots who are gonna have to watch anyway. Because hey, that's on TV. Just fuck.
What's the deal with everyone alive? What's the point of living if you know you're gonna die? What's the deal with everything on earth? Nothing holds true value, we just make up what it's worth. What's the deal with believing in a god? Think our superstitions are just getting rather odd. What's the point of anything I say? No one listens to my damn complaining anyway.
What's that?